Have you ever had that moment where inspiration strikes you like lightning? A big idea, a surge of motivation, or a calling that hits you so deeply you feel it in your bones, but then somehow nothing happens? That's not laziness. That's not lack of talent. That's a disconnect. Inspiration is only the spark. The real question is, how do we take that spark and turn it into something real, something tangible, something that creates movement? That's where the great divide lies, not between the inspired and the uninspired, but between those who move and those who stay still. Every powerful action begins with purpose. When we see successful people turning inspiration into meaningful results, it's not because they had more talent or resources, it's because they had clarity. It'll always make them feel what it means. They knew why it mattered. They connected their inspiration to something bigger than the moment. When you wake up with a new idea or feel energized by a vision, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? The deeper and more honest your answer, the stronger your action will be. It's easy to get caught up in surface level excitement, but what sustains momentum is alignment with your core values. When your why is clear, your resistance shrinks. You're no longer moving because you should, you're moving because you must. The difference, one feels like obligation, the other feels like purpose. That shift in mindset is powerful. And this isn't just about knowing your why in a textbook sense. It's about emotionally connecting with it, feeling it, letting it light a fire inside you. There's a reason people with clear values and purpose act decisively. When the storm comes, when doubt creeps in, when the excitement of the initial inspiration fades, they don't stop. They endure because the purpose is bigger than the discomfort. It's not motivation that carries them forward. It's meaning. And when you're grounded in meaning, action isn't forced, it's inevitable. Now think about the last time you were inspired. What did you do with that feeling? Did you write it down, plan, move, or did you talk yourself out of it? Our brains are wired to protect us from risk, which often means we freeze at the edge of a great idea. But when you connect that idea to something deeply meaningful, something that ties to your identity, your beliefs, your vision, everything changes. That connection becomes your compass. And even when fear shows up, your why speaks louder. There's a powerful truth in the idea that clarity of purpose beats motivation every time. Because inspiration is fleeting, it's emotional, often spontaneous. But your why, that's strategic, that's enduring. That's the part of you that doesn't get tired when things get hard. When you pair inspiration with clarity of purpose, you turn a moment of energy into a life of impact. Too many people believe that their first step has to be revolutionary. The reality is, it just has to be real. The smallest action taken in the moment has more power than the greatest idea never acted upon. The 5-second window between feeling inspired and taking the first step is where dreams either come to life or die. Make that call. Write that email. Sketch that idea. Don't wait until it's perfect. Start while it's imperfect and learn as you go. Motivation is great for getting started, but it's not reliable. Systems are. When inspiration hits, use it to create repeatable structures that keep you moving long after the emotional high fades. Whether it's a morning routine, a weekly check-in, or a commitment to showing up daily, systems make action consistent. They make your goals less about willpower and more about behavior. Environment is everything. If you're constantly surrounded by people who admire ideas but rarely execute, it will rub off on you. Find the doers. Find the builders. People who turn ideas into projects and projects into movements. They'll challenge you to step up, they'll normalize action, and over time, you'll begin to realize that inspiration isn't rare, it's just often wasted. In the right environment, it becomes fuel for the next bold move.